Hello everyone, it's me Gemma and I'm at the Crumbs and Doilies HQ and it is nearly Christmas and I'm freaking out because I haven't done any Christmas shopping yet because I've been stuck in the kitchen. So considering I'm going to be stuck in the kitchen up until Christmas, I thought I'd make something for Christmas that I can then use at home when I bake my cupcakes. So I'm going to show you how to make little penguin toppers for your cupcakes. Here we go. These toppers are really easy to make and the best thing about them is you can make them well in advance and then just use them when you need them and you hardly need anything. I've just got some sugar paste here in pale blue, white, black and yellow and then a few little tools. Super simple. I'm going to start by making the background for my little toppers and for that I'm going to need blue and white sugar paste. So starting with the blue, I'm going to make a little sausage. I'll pop it onto my non-stick board and I've got a non-stick rolling pin here and I'm just going to roll that lengthways and then flip it around, roll it out a bit more and then give it one last roll lengthways. I'm just going to pop that to one side and now with my white sugar paste I'm going to do the same thing. So roll it into a sausage and roll it out. But with this one you want to go a little bit thinner. So once it's about 2 millimeters thick, you need to grab a knife or a little craft knife and just cut right down the middle in a kind of wiggly line. Once you've done that, you then need to take both of those pieces off and flip your board 90 degrees. And then get your long blue piece of sugar paste back, put it right in the middle, and then get one of your wiggly white bits and lay it over the top with the wiggly bit kind of in the middle. And then using a tiny bit of water and a nice soft brush, I'm just going to stick the white bit to the blue bit. You don't want to use too much water because you don't want it sliding around, you just need the tiniest bit. And then just to make sure everything's nice and smooth and well stuck, I'm going to grab my rolling pin back and just give it the once over with that. So I've created a little snow scene, but it's not very cupcake friendly at the moment, so I need to make it round. So I've got myself a little circular cutter here, whatever size is good for your size of cupcake, and I'm just going to chomp circles out. Right, that's my backgrounds done. I'm just going to put those to one side and get on with making my little penguins. For my penguins, I just need 3 colours, black, white and yellow. So to start with, I'm going to make a little body for my penguin. So grab a nugget of black sugar paste. It needs to be about the size of a walnut. Is that the size of a walnut? More like a Brazil nut or an almond. And then just roll it into a little ball between your hands. And then you want to make a kind of monkey nut shape. But it's not, it's a penguin. And then just using your thumb, I want you to just push his little bum a little bit to make a kind of flat bit. Not completely flat, less round on the bottom. Right, so penguins can't fly, but they still have wings. Pretty useless, but I'm going to make those now. So I'm going to grab a couple more nuggets of black sugar paste, just really small, like you need a pea size, which I'm going to split into 2. So I've got my 2 little balls for each wing and I'm just going to pinch one end and kind of squish the other. So it looks a bit like a tadpole. I'm just going to pop that on the side like that. You can use a bit of water, but because this is all quite fresh stuff, it's going to stick pretty well. And I'll do the same for the other side. So next I'm going to make his little tum-tum, and all penguins have a really cute little widow's peak on their forehead, and the best way of achieving this with sugar paste is to use a heart-shaped cutter. So I've got a tiny little one here, and I've got some more white sugar paste. I'm just going to take a really small bit and roll it quite thin. So for this I'm going to use corn flour to stop it sticking. So just dust your surface with a little bit of corn flour and then get a nugget of white, pop it in the middle and just roll it really thin as you can without breaking it. About 1 millimetre is perfect. And then cut a little heart out using your little heart cutters. We need to shape this a little bit because he's not quite the right shape. So I'm going to just stretch the little hearty bits up and round off that pointy bit at the bottom. Just dabbing it with my finger. So what you end up with is a kind of weird little round heart. Like that. And then using a tiny bit of water again, I'm just going to stick that to my penguin's body. I'm going to paint the back of the white bit as well, so I don't get any weird leaky bits underneath. He's starting to look like a penguin. Now I need some eyes, so I've got myself a little toothpick here, and I'm just going to poke him all the way through the white, and then you can see the black underneath. Oh, hi. The last thing he needs is a beak and some feet. So that means yellow sugar paste time. So the tiniest little bit here, you need to just squeeze off a little nugget. I can't even, it's like smaller than a pumpkin seed, bigger than a sesame seed. Roll it between your fingers and then give it a little pinch and kind of try and make a little triangle, almost. So I've got myself a little flat edge there, and I'm going to just pop a little bit of water on that so that it sticks to my penguin's face, and then super gently pop his beak on. Oh, hi little guy. And for his feet, I just need 2 pea-sized amounts, which I'm going to roll between my fingers to make little balls, and then I'm just going to squash them like that. And then using water again, just stick them to the bottom of his little body. Now he's pretty much ready, but we can take him one level of cuteness further by giving him rosy cheeks. So for that, you're just going to need a little soft brush and some of this stuff. It's just luster dust, and I've got a pink one. So I'm going to put a tiny bit on the end of my brush and then give him little cheeks. Okay, so he's ready, and now you just need to leave him until you're ready for Christmas, and then you can just pop him on a cake and then give him to someone you love. I'm going to do that right now. So there he is, cutest little penguin dude for your cupcakes, and these are so easy to make, as you saw. Make them in advance, use them at Christmas. I love it. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos by me, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link up there. And I will see you next week for another Christmassy surprise. See you then.